There's a reason why Milio kind of disappeared from the meta, and I feel like it's mainly because people realize this champion gets easily countered by AoE knockup, as Nico, Rakan, all these champions just get onto Milio's face, and he's pretty much inescapable when you do get into those sticky situations.
Moving over, wait, he's down to 300 HP. It's a great little shot from Lumao.
Crisp.
Or should I say Messi? Crisp looks for the engage onto LP, and the flash from Weibo as well. LP 1 HP, but he walks away. No, the auto flies in. Light with both summoners to finish the job.
Weibo Gaming, where Crisp and Weibo are already linking up for this mid lane.
Oh, Tang Yuan is going to get blown to smithereens. Xiaohu with a beautiful combo and the team on board. Herald slammed down in the mid lane. Breathe trying to zone away the enemy team here. Weibo got the first strike of the game, so this will slow down Seoul as RNG going to trade it here. 1-for-1 so far. And it will be against one plate. They might be able to finish this tower with Demolish with a Tristana here. This tower should go down. A couple more autos will do the trick, and that's with plate still up. They finished the mid-tier 1.
They just want to get the job done. A full-on...
You know, you can look as juicy as you want, but that Renekton's going to one-shot a little Yordle. As Tang Yuan trying to finish the tower off. The Shy, I think he wants this one.
RNG have been able to kind of slow down the game. Tongi has the TP available.
Oh, Breathe is going to be in big trouble. Crisp again with a perfect combo. Breathe doesn't even get to move. He's mincemeat, taken out of the picture. And now with the taken objectives around the map here. And this is clean from Weibo. We have been begging for clean games from Weibo. Tang Yuan at least will answer, does get that tier 2, decided not to reset and at least get something on the map for RNG. And that,
oh, look at
but you get any CC down. Hang on. Xiaohu in a bit of trouble here. Breathe and Wei jumping onto him. Oh, but the Buster shot hits both of them. And here comes Wei to save the day. Yordle Patrol on duty. Whirling death across the team. Wei surviving. His Breathe is the target. Wei goes down as well. And Weibo. I mean, this is a masterclass.
And the bottom lane of Weibo.
LP and Lumao backing away from this one as the Herald dropped down. This should be another tier 1. This will be the final tier 1 taken across the map. Here is they're going to go for a dive here. Lumao's gone, and that means LP is on his own. He's damn quick, though. Will walk away for it.
So Tongi already has his W distortion on cooldown. He uses it once again.
Oh,
dashes into the Q3.
Gorgeous.
The Shy predicts Tang Yuan's dash and then uses the all-out to finish out on the job. Where is Tang Yuan's final distortion from the R? I mean, that was just clean. Weibo Gaming.
Yeah, Tang Yuan in the bottom side. Both with ears. Crisp has to dash away to his team here. Baron down to 4k as RNG committing. Breathe in the middle of everyone trying to buy space for his team as Weibo look for the fight instead. Breathe taken down. 3 men strong in the river for RNG, but they're going to be outnumbered here if they stick around Weibo.
And RNG trying to just get the scraps on the map with that tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Can they get a second one? The Shy is still alive. I don't think that's a tier 2 for the side of RNG. Oh, going over towards RNG. They haven't been able to secure anything else on the map.
Yeah, these two Yordles definitely know how to take. Demolish not available, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. 2 towers taken down. Another job.
Something that we've been waiting for. And they have woken up in game 1.
They certainly are. With the Shy joining the fray as well, he's going to be able to find him. And that's distortion on cooldown. Pulls him over to Xiaohu. There's nowhere to go. How do you escape this? The bomb ticking away. And Tang Yuan taken out.
As fast as possible before these Void Seekers start connecting.
I mean, the Whirling Death to try and clear the wave, but the Demolition.
This final Dragon, you seal the deal with an ace, and the game's over.
Crisp has found him. And Lumao taken out of the picture. Xiaohu wants a little bit more as he just jumps over the wall, trying to find LP, flashing forwards for it. His Breathe is there alongside Wei, but I don't think LP has enough bodyguards. 2 just ain't gonna cut it as everyone slams on down. There's 2 for Light as he'll look for a third as well. Breathe is gonna turn golden, and you'd expect the team to give it on over. Not sure they gave it, but it's a triple nonetheless. 13-0. This is absolute obliteration from Weibo.
And Lucky gonna secure themselves both the Dragon Soul and the Baron. Most likely gonna group as that 5 member and just force into the mid lane with such a huge item advantage.
Let's take another look as Luma.
In, and also mid as well. How are you going to respond to this?
The siege coming through from the side of Weibo. Tower already down to half and will be finished off. RNG, can they find a miracle fight? I feel like they need to actually commit to a fight. We haven't seen RNG just group up and go for it throughout this entire game. 10,000 gold down, and they're bleeding inhibitors. You can't, like, yes, you're losing the game, but, like, at least try and fight them at this point.
Oh, my tongue is so low.
Knocked out of the play once again. Another tower goes down. Nexus Tower's bare. And they're just going to finish this game off. The knockups come on through. Weibo absolutely destroying RNG. Not a single kill given over Weibo. Playoffs form acquired.
15-0 is the scoreline of game 1. Not giving a single to execute on, looking for those 5v5s.
Let's see what comes out from Xiaohu. Final pick, knows the entire enemy composition. The Yone hovered and will be locked in for Xiaohu. It's been a little while since we saw Yone. I mean, we saw a lot of it earlier on in the year. They seem to sort of play a very slow game. And remember, I'm looking towards the Yone from Xiaohu, because let's say we get into the scenario. Oh, hang on, it's a dive at the top side. Breathe. Just absolutely wrecked the shot. Came into his own on these tanks. Now on the Poppy, obviously comfortable. An attempt of a play onto Wei here as the whole team jumps on in. Xiaohu just CC'd up the entire time. He dived in and then just got rinsed. RNG trading 1-for-1 those. The Shy in the midst of everything. It's just an absolute maelstrom of chaos on the Rift here. Wei flashing out safety. The Shy on 1 HP is like trying to trade the kill as well. LP in a 2v1 against the Rel, against the Kai'Sa. But they'll
trade for this and then go for the Rift Herald.
Yep, so 2 Drakes for RNG. It's a really nice start for them. Gold is almost
40
exact.
scrappy 5v5 forces out of Weibo Gaming. Crisp is caught.
Oh, Crisp is gone. See you later, Tibbers. Gonna absolutely one-shot him as Wei looks for the Shy as well, who will be knocked up, but the counter-strike comes in. As Tibbers gonna come out in the top side. Wei is gonna be here. Just hits onto the clone, like you say, but it's enough to save Xiaohu's life. The threat of it, at very least. It's a tower taken regardless, though.
Long day, but TB from the Shy. Oh, that's Xiaohu.
Oh, Wei's in so much trouble. He's already used his clone as well. The stun comes out to Xiaohu, but it doesn't matter. Wei's been caught out. And remember, game number 1, Wei getting caught out in River. That was the mod. Desperate for another pick, but they're not finding it. Now a TP in from Breathe to try and capture a player. They're on to Xiaohu here, and the damage is good. Tangyuan on to the man he replaced, and he finds a kill. 3:02 now in the game as the Shy threatening. Tangyuan again flashes.
And there's a reason why this guy, most played in the summer, also has a 75% win rate. Luma.
Oh no, they're finding even more. Crisp has gone down as well. The Shy is trying to escape with his life, but Helicopter has to come out just to keep himself safe. Herald down in the mid lane, and I mean, Weibo, they kind of have to retreat on this one. RNG finally back onto things, and this is a bit more like what we wanted.
And RNG.
The pit already, 7K on the objective. There's no vision in the pit as the Shy moving over. He doesn't have TP, so this is 5v4 until he arrives. Baron down to 3K. Are RNG willing to just commit to the objective? Xiaohu whiffs his ultimate, and Tangyuan survives for now as they find Rel, they find Sejuani. Xiaohu can go nowhere. Cut down by LP, and RNG, they're just rinsing him.
Close your eyes, Weibo Gaming fans. That team fight went horribly for the side of Weibo Gaming. Now the Shy is going to get picked up on the Jazz. Can he get a return kill?
Oh no, they can't even finish off Lumao. And Light will go down. It's utter disaster for Weibo. And look, we said these two teams are inconsistent. Game number 1 and game number 2, if you took the HP bars, you know, like there was a great many bans towards him. It's not worked out. Brought out an experimental pick for himself. It's RNG now with the
Crisp that allows follow-up from Wei or Xiaohu is going to be the only time they get their CC onto either the Aphelios or the Annie. But with the stopwatch, I'm not too sure who they target.
What a story for Tango and Cyclone to deny the engage here. Wei is tanking the tower though, could be in trouble, but the health bars are gone. That was a Moonlight Vigil and a half from LP. As the Shy does get a good stun.
Oh no, not again!
Oh god, no, my eyes! I wish I couldn't see it. It's RNG annihilating Weibo here as they just stroll into the base. The death time is plenty long enough for a Baron up wave to finish the job here. RNG just walking in at 24 minutes. This was brutal. Weibo, playoffs form for game number 1. I don't even have a name for the form of game number 2. Disaster on the Rift, and we're going to 3.
Weibo gaming fans, you popped the champagne way too early into this series. RNG, they have something to say up against Xiaohu in particular, and great answers into this Cassante. However, I feel like it is just going to be the Gnar lock-in, potentially playing towards the side lane where he can pick up the... Okay, well that's not the hull breaker, is it? Can we just lock in a champion, Shy?
Okay, here we go. It's gonna be the Malphite from them here. Wait, starting this one off, and Crisp is in the area, so is Light. It feels like they want to contest. Ooh, it's a valiant effort from Light. The timing was decent, but won't be able to, try and set up a dive with the Nocturnal. Oh no, he's just going to use the Nocturnal in the 1v1. Gets the fear as well. Cyclone going to do nothing for Wei. Flashed over by Wei. They want this kill and they'll find it. First blood as Weibo have entered the server once more. In the mid lane, Xiaohu uses his ult. Taguan answers with a flash. Xiaohu still has his flash up. As Lumao might be caught here. Crisp Wei just hitting away onto it. Light flies over the wall here. LP finds himself alone. He's gone in the wrong direction, and it will go down. Can't find the kill onto Light. Lumao so low, and here comes the paranoia. Over the wall goes Xiaohu to finish that one off. It's an absolute massacre on the bottom side of the map. Cyclone onto 3. Breathe is here as well. Can they turn it around? RNG with absolute heroics, but it's a triple kill for Wei as Crisp has just walked under the tower for some reason. Wei goes down. Breathe with 2. What did I just watch?
It was
available for the Shy, as he has gone for that reset. 5k on the Herald. The tier 1 taken in the mid lane. The Shy's TP back in. He's looking for LP. Jumps onto that backside. He's on his own for now as the Herald has gone down. Crisp flashing away here. The Sand Soldiers are doing a lot. There's a lot of shurikens though with the Cyclone onto Crisp. Now with the engage. LP the target on the opposite side of the play, and LP will fall. Light jumps into the backside, but actually LP's still alive. Shurima shuffle onto everybody. It's absolute carnage as the Shy chases out Tengyuan, but Tibbers saves the day. Tibbers is cut down. The 6th man dropped from RNG, and somehow RNG are on top. Light now the target, flashes away as Breathe tries to chase him down as well, but he's taken out of the picture. Light finds the auto. Wei and Lumao running for their lives, but the Sand Soldiers arrive. The Emperor is on the scene. Tangyuan's TP breakable on cooldown. That could be dangerous. Breathe has to step forward. He needs to be the initial engage. Crisp looking for a chance over the wall as Lumao has to back away. 3k on the Drake here. RNG want it, but is it worth your lives? They've decided that it's not. They back away. They realize this
vision towards the top side as the Baron is spawning in 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Crisp has spotted all of the recalls
Crisp?
by himself, and ultimates come out. Crisp is gone. That's the 2nd time in this series that Crisp solo face checks an Annie and just gets one shot.
That's not the only person face checking.
Answer comes out. Wei has been found as Breathe suddenly alone underneath this tower. LP trying to get over there to protect his top laner. It's usually the other way around. All out onto the Shy. Has to use his... Still 4 and a bit thousand gold down. At least this tower will be able to close that gold gap ever so slightly. Front-loaded damage on both of these compositions that if you do misstep, unless you're like Breathe or the Shy, basically. If you misstep, channeled. Here we go. Breathe wants to get into the action. Crisp pushes him against the wall, pulled back against the team, and now taken down. RNG might have found their moment. Flash from Light.
Available, so Weibo Gaming can look for the attempt again. Tangyuan.
Tangyuan's been caught, but Wei has been the one caught after all. He flashes out safety, but flashed after by LP. The Gale Force comes on through. Moonlight Vigil onto 2. They'd love to get onto Xiaohu here. The Shy trying to protect his on the dragon just yet.
Oh, Tangyuan, he's gonna hold over.
Oh, He's been assassinated. Light finds the Annie. RNG, they've started the Baron off with a TP now from the Shy. He's moving in. He's finished his Jack show. The W's landing from Light. The Shy wants to get into the action here. No ultimate available for him. Way the target's unbreakable is going to block a lot of the damage. Empress to corral them into the pit. Xiaohu saves the day for Weibo. And Wei is going nowhere. The Shy finishes the job as Weibo maintain control with an ace.
What a experience.
Well, 4, 0, and 6. 10 stacks on a Dark Seal on this. Second now is the Shy, could be caught by Wei, but again, like it's an 8,000 gold lead. I'm not sure that this is a fight RNG can really take.
And Weiwei is also working in the midway here. Xiaohu, he needs the Void Staff very soon, but I'm assuming the game's gonna end before there because Light is completely online on the Kai'Sa now. That's shield gone from Lumao.
Certainly is, but that's a knockback onto Xiaohu. Maybe a moment here. Empress Divide to knock them towards Light. The exhaust comes on through to deny the 80 carry damage. Can they finish the job? It's going to be Soul Point now for Weibo. And not to mention, it's an Infernal Soul. 3 Infernal Drakes. On this is it. And you thought that Kai'Sa was doing damage with the W's before. They have to test it. They have to see if they can win these fights. Breathe TP's in. The Shy the target here. Can they actually follow up onto this one? Stacking up the concussive blows, but the Shy's not even lost his shield just yet. Still has that ultimate available. And now Xiaohu's damage is starting to do wonders. Flashed on once again,
Shy!
but the Zhonya's comes in. The Shy sets it up, but Light, exhausted, has to use the Zhonya's, and Xiaohu is back on the action. Xiaohu, the Emperor in more ways than one. Wei chased down as the last remaining bastion of hope, but eradicated as Weibo will secure themselves
Against RNG, but Light and Xiaohu have been playing out their minds, and even the Shy getting a 3-man ultimate on this Malphite. They are insane when given the circumstances, and they are going to be comfortably sitting in that 6th position now with RNG out of the conversation.
Phenomenal game here from Weibo. Game number 1 and game number 3, like, this is the team that we've all been wanting. Game number 2 we won't talk about. Game number 2, let's just not mention it for a little while, but wow, Weibo, fantastic team fighting. Xiaohu, like every